While many students apply to the sixth form having a clear idea of exactly what subjects they want to take, I am often asked by students and parents who are less certain about what subjects to take, how they should make their subject choices. My view most strongly is that when it comes to A-level, you should choose subjects to study that you enjoy and are good at. And in my view, the enjoyment is an absolute priority. Unlike at GCSE, when you are studying 8, 9, 10, possibly in some cases 11 subjects, it possibly doesn't matter so much if there are 1 or 2 subjects that you don't so much enjoy. But when it comes to A-level, the majority of our students focus on just 3 subjects. 10 hours of learning a fortnight and considerable demands in terms of private study, wider reading and homework demands. So it's obvious that you've got to enjoy that subject. And while sometimes students and parents will say to me, well, wouldn't it be a good idea if I took maths, or wouldn't it be a good idea if I took English, because those are really good subjects to have? While that is very often the case, if you don't enjoy those subjects especially, or if you're only doing those subjects because you think that it would be a good qualification to have, if you don't enjoy those subjects, then don't take them. Obviously, you've got to bear in mind your career choices. And again, many students come into the sixth form having a very clear idea of what career path they want to follow. Many of our students come into the sixth form knowing for certainty that they are going to be applying to university. And many students know exactly, or think they know exactly, what subjects they're going to study at university. And that's fantastic. If that's the case, then that makes it easy what subjects to choose at A-level. But for those of you who are less certain, then it might well now be the time to do a little bit of research. If you've got a broad area of career, then you do need to find out whether or not certain A-levels are required. Some career areas, obvious cases being professions such as medicine, dentistry, veterinary science, if you've got aspirations to become a barrister or a lawyer or go into finance, certain subjects are desirable. In some professions, certain subjects are absolutely essential. You can't be a doctor if you haven't taken chemistry or biology. It makes sense, doesn't it? So first of all, if you have got a particular career ambition in mind, then check out what the requirements for that career are. And you can easily do that. There are plenty of career sites on the internet. That's one of the joys of the internet. Information, crucial information like that, is there available at the touch of a button. Consult with your careers advisor at your school. We have our own careers coordinator at the Polesworth School, and although school is close to students at the moment, Mr. Davis is more than happy to contact students by phone and have an over-the-phone interview. He is also more than happy to talk to parents as well. So talk to him about any particular career paths and particular qualifications that may be required. If your ambitions lie in going to university, then check out the requirements for university courses. Go to UCAS. UCAS.com, UCAS being the University and Colleges Admission Services, where there is a fantastic website which gives lots of information about the requirements for different university subjects and different vocational routes, like studying veterinary science, like applying for a nursing degree, or like applying for primary teaching, or any other of those vocational areas. Have a look at what they need. Sometimes you might be surprised if you know that your path lies in the area of IT, then look up 1 or 2 computer science or IT courses, because sometimes there are particular requirements or particular subjects that you are guided towards if you want to take up those particular subjects at degree level. But for the majority of careers, for the majority of university courses, the A-level choices that you make aren't quite as important. It's the fact that you've done A-levels that is important. And that is the same if you're wanting to enter the world of employment post A-levels. Employers know just how tough, just how demanding A-levels are. And so the fact that you have completed A-levels successfully is something that speaks up in your favour. Sometimes parents and students say to me, but what can you do with an A-level in politics? What can you do with an A-level in drama? What can you do with an A-level in classical civilization, for example, or history? And it's not necessarily that you're going to go on and gain a job or gain employment that is directly related to any of those A-levels. It's the skills that you have developed as a consequence of taking those A-levels. It's the fact that you will have had to have devoted some serious time to studying those subjects. You will have had to have demonstrated wonderful independent learning skills. You will have had to have taken challenging examinations. That's what employers are looking for. Success at A-level, these gold standard qualifications, says so much about you. So think about how you study best. Think about what you're interested in. Think about your future career programs or your career pathways for certain. But choose subjects that are going to inspire you. Choose subjects that you are going to get enthusiastic about. Choose subjects that you are going to enjoy. For some of you, you might want to look at, and there will be, the details are on the website. For some of you, if you are totally unsure about what A-level choices to make, well, look at what some of the top universities advise you to do. For some of you, you may well be aiming for the Russell Group universities. Now, the Russell Group universities, this is a group of 24 of the top leading universities in the United Kingdom. They are universities such as Oxford, Cambridge, Warwick, Durham, Birmingham, Leeds, Sheffield, Exeter, and so on and so forth. And they have a guide, the Russell Group Guide to A-level choices. If you Google it, you will find it very, very easily, and there will be further details as to how to access that guide on our website. But they give some very good advice to students who particularly are unsure which might be the best A-levels to take for them if they haven't got a clear idea of what career path they want to follow. And so sometimes if you haven't got a clear idea of what career path to follow, you might consider just taking subjects that sometimes the Russell Group refer to as facilitating subjects, such as English or history, or if you are someone who enjoys your maths and your science, they might say take maths, take biology, take chemistry. These are good core subjects that open up all sorts of opportunities to you post A-levels. It is worth spending a bit of time researching your A-level choices. You don't want to make the wrong choices. You don't suddenly want to decide that your ambitions lie in the direction of medicine at university and find that you haven't taken the correct A-levels. But for the majority of careers and for the majority of degree courses, the individual subjects that you take don't matter so much. But you need to take subjects that you're going to be successful in, and above all, subjects that you are going to enjoy, subjects that are going to be richly rewarding and are going to open up all sorts of opportunities for you post A-levels. You can, of course, if you've got any questions or any queries, you can email me, l.munn@thepolesworthschool.com, or our careers advisor, c.davis@thepolesworthschool.com, and that applies equally whether you are one of our students already in Year 11 or you are a student from another school. If in doubt, seek advice. We are more than happy to answer any questions that you may have.